Hi, welcome to the Gemara on Chaf Aleph Amud Aleph. We're starting about 8 lines down in the Gemara. This is a quick review video of the last piece of the parak. Zeh haklal davar shemitzvato bayom kasher kol hayom. This is the rule. That's what the Mishnah tells us. This is the rule that anything which it's a mitzvah to do during the day, you have the whole day to do it. You can do it at any time during the day. Zeh haklal la'atuye mai. What do the words Zeh haklal include? The Gemara generally assumes that when the Mishnah has a list, but then says Zeh haklal, that klal must be adding something to the list. La'atuye sidur bezichin v'siluk bezichin. It's to include the setting out of the cups and the removal of the cups. Every Shabbat there were the showbread, the lechem hapanim, together with cups of frankincense, which is a spice, would be put out on the shulchan in the Beit HaMikdash. And the old ones from the week before would be removed, and that had to be done during the day. So putting out the new frankincense and bread and the removal of the old ones, that's not on the list, but Zeh haklal comes to include it. Uka Rabbi Yossi, and this is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yossi, Titania, as we learned in the Breitza, Rabbi Yossi Omer, Sileket Yeshena Shacharit, if you remove the old ones in the morning, V'sideret hachadasha aravit, and put out the new ones in the evening, ein bakach klum. There's nothing in it, meaning there's no problem with that. That's totally fine. Umani mikayem lifnei Hashem tamid. And how do I interpret the verse lifnei Hashem tamid? That's what it says about the lechem hapanim. It has to be eternally or always in front of God. So how does that work if the bread is taken away in the morning and not replaced until the evening? You will have a few hours of empty table. But the answer is the verse just means shelo yeheh shulchan b'lo lechem, that the table should not have bread. And Rashi explains this means overnight. Rashi here gives you the quote actually from Masechet Menachot, afilu sileket yeshena shacharit v'sideret hachadasha aravit af zo hayta tamid. Even removing it in the morning and putting the new ones out in the evening, that counts as tamid. Umahu tamid. What does tamid? What does always mean? Shelo yalin shulchan b'lo lechem. As long as the table doesn't go overnight without bread. Right, so that's that case. And now the Gemara deals with the next part of the Mishnah. Davar shemitzvato b'layla kasher kol halayla. Something which we're commanded to do at night. You have the whole night to do it. It's kosher to be done all night. La'atuye mai. To include what? What does this piece of the klal include? La'atuye achila psachim. It's to include the eating of the Pesach offering. V'delo Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, and this is not in accordance with the position of Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, Titania, because Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah his opinion is taught in the Breitza. V'achlu et habasar b'layla hazeh. This is a pasuk. The meat has to be eaten that night. Amar Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah said, Ne'emar kan b'layla hazeh. Here it says b'layla hazeh, meaning here when it's talking about eating the Pesach offering, it says b'layla hazeh. V'ne'emar lahalan, and elsewhere in Shemot it says v'avarti be'eretz Mitzrayim b'layla hazeh, speaking about Makat Bechorot, that God is going to go through the land of Egypt on that night. Malahalan ad chatzot, just as there, talking about Makat Bechorot, it's talking about until midnight. Midnight is when the plague happened. Afkan ad chatzot. So too here, when it comes to eating the Pesach offering, you only have until midnight to do it. That's Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah's position, but that is not the position of our Mishnah, and so our Mishnah does not go in accordance with Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. Okay, we'll stop here.